Can you go ahead and begin to thank God for what you're about to hear? Father, I want to thank you for the opportunity to listen to your word. Be glorified in Jesus' mighty name. God bless you. You may be seated now. Thank you. Now, my first sharing, great privilege, and I want to welcome everyone. Did you clap for the 4 songs? Did you believe it's possible? Huh? Do you believe that it's possible? We can stay here and do 4 songs. Put your hand together for Jesus. I'll do 3 in the night. Put your hand, keep on clapping. To God be glory. Now, why some spirits cannot go through some routes? That is my first topic. Why some spirits cannot pass through certain routes. The same reason why some spirits cannot go through certain routes is still why some families or tribes cannot produce some kind of people. Let me say again. I said the reason some spirits cannot go through certain routes is also why some families cannot produce some kind of people or some tribes. Now, it is very, very important for somebody who is looking for something to look for that thing where he can find it or where that thing is. Let me say again. I say it's very, very important that if you're looking for something, wisdom compels you to look for that thing where it can be found. And where that thing can be found is where it is kept. Now, please hear me. God considers root each time he wants to accomplish a great purpose on earth or he wants to give birth to certain children. No, he couldn't. When he wanted kingship for David, he couldn't have brought David from Naphtali. He went through the root of Judah. He went through the foundation of Judah. Because it is only the foundation of Judah that can produce David. If you look at Gabriel in chapter 1 of the book of Luke, before John the Baptist was born, he went through the family of Zachariah. And then the Bible told the story about that root that made God to pass through there to produce a man that has the spirit and power of Elias, of Elijah. The Bible said why. And then if you look at that story in Luke chapter 1 from the beginning, you will see the priesthood, the consecration of Zachariah and the lineage they came from of Abia. When Gabriel also lived there and went to Mary, Gabriel told a little story about why the Messiah must not go through Zachariah. So he told a story and said the throne that Jesus is about to create is not a new throne. It is a lineage throne. He's coming like his father. That means that Jesus came from a particular root. The reason that the church is backward is because we don't care about what a root has. We care about what we want. And many times what we want fails us. No, we don't care about what a root has. You might be a man and you marry the wife and you have an idea of a wife you want. What you want is different from what the girl has. Did you, when you are trying to marry her, did you consider what the family has? Did you consider her passage? Did you consider the passage of that girl to the earth? That is why I am going to go to something that will touch you so much. When the Bible says, he that is of the earth is earthly, is earthy. But he that is heavenly is from above. There are tribes that cannot produce men from above. Some roots. Some values must not be made available in some roots. If it must not be made available in certain roots, why do you look for it? Why? It's not there. It will not always be there. 1,000 years to come, it will not be there. Royalty cannot be associated with any other tribe except Judah. And what I just said should guide us in whatever that we are deciding. And that brought me to what I said here, another course on what it means to be 80. And I would like Kennedy to write John chapter 3, 31. What it means to be 80. In John chapter 3, verse 31, you're going to write it that way I said it. When I read it, you get it more. John said in John chapter 3, verse 31, he says, he that cometh from above
is above
all.
He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth.
Yes.
He that cometh from heaven is above all.
Now, there is a difference between somebody who is earthly and somebody who is from above. Please, forget every other thing you're thinking about Jesus as Son of God. He came from an unknown world. Forget that. That's the problem the church is having.